Well, hello there. Before we get started, I always have to put the disclaimer out. I do not own the rights to the background music. This music is from Clutonic, who has all rights reserved and is copyrighted, who has given me permission to use the background music. Let's get right into the podcast. Alongside deliverance, alongside healing, I truly believe that all wants to be free and walk and live in freedom. Freedom from financial bondage, emotional setbacks, mental struggles, or mental strongholds, or just strongholds in general. And spiritually, the yokes, right? Welcome to Lesson in Every Day. It is your host, LAT, and I am wrapping up this week about freedom and going to just give my personal thoughts and what I've been feeling about just being set free. I believe we all have moments where we struggle and we have a lot that keeps us locked up, keeps us held back, and a lot that we could say that has chains on us, right? I don't know who doesn't want to be free from stress, free from anxiety, depression, free from worry. Because I know worry is one of the biggest stressors, right? I know we worry about how we're going to make ends meet. How is this going to work out? When is this going to work out? What's going to happen next? It all comes to wanting to be able to freely live without those stressors, freely live and freely walk without having those factors to bug and buzz us in the back of our head. Now, is that something we will ever live completely without? I think it's possible, but I haven't gotten there completely yet myself. But I encourage you to at least overcome those stressors and those factors that play that part. So, in choosing to walk in freedom, just thinking about some of the messages this week and just some key factors and key things that came up in my personal life. The main word that I got this week, throughout this week of me talking about freedom, is you can only control what you can control. And the things that's out of your control, you cannot worry. You cannot stress about it. You cannot really do anything about it. You got to let it be what it is, right? I know a lot of people don't like the saying, it is what it is. Sometimes it really is what it is, And so we have to just face the facts and be able to say, okay, how am I going to continue to walk in my freedom? How am I going to be free mentally from these stressors and from the worry? Well, by saying, you know what? I can't control certain things, so let it be what it is. And let me work and focus on what I can control and what's, necessary, what's more important, prioritizing. And when it comes to what looks like it won't work out, just trust the process and try to remind yourself that everything will work out as it's supposed to. Just bringing that positive light back in, right? And I believe when you are really experiencing and walking in your freedom, when things that are happening that doesn't look so good is now something you can still smile about throughout, and you can basically just sit up here and keep going. So at the end of the day, I I just want to encourage you guys to enjoy this weekend, and not only just enjoy this weekend, but really focus in on enjoying your life living in freedom, being freed, getting to that place of freedom and being freed, delivered, and healed in the areas that you really need it the most. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of stuff, it's kind of sound easy to hear, or it sounds good, but sometimes it is a little more challenging, and you have to have a little more courage to be able to walk the walk that you need to walk, and be able to live the life that you need to live, that is your best version. Sometimes it takes being a little more courageous and having courage and overcoming fear, and being able to just be happy and content where you are, but knowing that that's not where you're going to always be. That as long as you choose to grow, and as long as you are making choices and decisions and working towards what you need to work towards. But I will say that with keeping your, the mindset of being free, set free, every day you have to have that mentality, and you have to know that you got to put in the work to keep that mindset, to keep yourself going, and to keep yourself from falling back into that mindset, or that prison that you created, that emotional setback, or even throughout spiritual warfare, you got to grow through your spiritual battles. And as you grow, you'll be able to face the oncoming a little different, but each one is different, each battle is different. So you got to put in work too, and it takes you having to sometimes do what you don't normally do, or things that you are that's outside of your norm, basically. So just keep going, and know that you're free, you're set free. You have to choose to remind yourself and to continue to walk in your freedom, and enjoy it, and encourage other people. And throughout your freedom walk, make sure you help others get to that place where they are set free, and they feel free, and they're experiencing freedom too. Okay, it's all about helping other people. The same way that you want to be set free, and you want to experience your freedom and walk in your freedom, and just break away from the bondage, the anxiety, depression, the mental setbacks, the struggles, and even financially and spiritually, even physically, in relation wise. The same way you want that, other people around you are needing that and wanting that too. So be a helping hand, okay? And lend that, and help in ways that you know to help, and maybe share what helped you. And it may not be the same for other people, however, but you can kind of open the light and kind of get them to having that mindset to say, I can walk in my freedom, I can experience freedom, I can have peace, I can go through life and even face challenges and still be at peace, knowing that either way I'm still free, and that I have that right. Okay, I love you guys. You guys be encouraged, enjoy this weekend, and stay strong out there. Okay, and keep your faith up.